Good afternoon. Back on the warrior again. It was meant to be the human warlock, but again, the prep for it's not ready. I thought I just needed to take it to Duskwood, or was it Darkshore? The one on the left. I need to take him to Stone Tallow Mountains, and I don't have the flight path. So I thought, I can't record myself walking all the way there. So I thought, right, let's just hop on the SOD warrior instead. As it's much easier for me to. I just went on a flight path, went for a shower. By the time I've had a shower, I'm here. So here we go. I was half actually tempted, to start the retail playthrough of whatever I'm going to make, but I thought, no. We'll get this out of the way. We'll get this to 60 first, and then we'll do that. Today, this morning before I went to my MMA training, I was smashing the recruitment on the PvP Horde sides for the Luminous Links Guild. Doing alright so far. We've managed to get up to 66 members, which I'm quite happy with that, really. Since the guild is, 2 days old or something like that. So if we could go at that sort of rate. I just need people though who are going to be active in recruiting, because at the moment there's only me who's doing it. So hopefully anyone who joins, I've said it all so everyone can invite. Hopefully they will, and then once we get a good base of players, then we can start being a bit more picky in terms of what levels and what classes we accept, and then obviously if anyone's a dick on it. Right, we just need alphas, but we'll kill all. Easy XP. Sometimes I'm too tired after MMA, but today I feel quite energised. I think it's probably because I had less caffeine before I went, so I don't have that crash. I accidentally floored my instructor. That sounds worse, but I dropped him because I accidentally kneed him in bollocks, which is partly his fault and partly mine. I switched stance and went to push kick, but as I switched and pulled my knee up, he came in and kneed him straight in bollocks. Just dropped instantly. I was like, shit, sorry. As it's an awful feeling. Getting kneed straight there. Go on. Oh, damn it. I have to make sure I just focus on one, really. Well, use sweeping strikes, but the quicker I kill one, then I can use victory rush. So it's better to do loads of damage to one and onto the next than it is to do like a medium amount to all of them, I think, when you've got a victory rush. If I didn't have that, it would be a different matter. Right, the alphas are only in the camps, aren't they? But like I say, I might as well just kill all. Still got a good amount of time left on that world buff. I need to buy some more. That says I've got 0, have I? Yeah. I haven't been doing enough on my other characters that I've been recording lately. It's like I said, because I've been trying to organise stuff for the guild. I went to the Undercity and I went to the guild tabard designer and it won't let me click on him. Now I have no idea why. I disabled all add-ons, didn't work. Reloaded UI, again, logged out of the game, logged back in the game, won't work. And it's like, check that you're guild master. I am. So I wrote a ticket to Blizzard, and on the ticket it says at the end, we won't get back to you, but we'll listen to whatever's said and deal with it. I thought, how on earth am I meant to know that then? I just take your word for it that you're going to read my message. Typical Blizzard, that. Years ago, it'd be good, you could message a GM in game and just be like, oh no mate, I can't chat to this guy for some reason, and they'd help you out. Funny, the bigger the company's got, the less the personal touch that they've had. Which I suppose is always the case, but you think you could hire more people to give a better personal touch? But no, absolutely not. Pre-workout. I'm off to the gym after this. One of those days where I do a double session. They're few and far between these days. My body isn't normally up for it. No matter what my mind says. So we'll finish this, go to the gym, do weights, come back, and then I'll see how I feel. It's addicting, you know, doing that recruiting for the girls. That when I get a yes, I'm like, get in, another member. It's almost like anyone who's single. It's like I'm swiping through Tinder. It's throwing a little message out there. Do I get a bite? Yep, right. Add. It's a bit like that. I wouldn't like to know what the ratio of yeses to nos are. Most of the time, I just get ignored. I don't mean on Tinder. I mean on that. But then again, actually, to be fair, there's no difference to that to the dating apps. You'll match with someone and did the message back? No. Why did you even bother? Dating in this day and age is a great laugh. Ah, nice they've respawned. Good. What level are we? 47? 48? Decent. 12 to go. I could use the rest of the XP guide for this, but I'm too far in. And I don't really need it for this one compared to, say, vanilla, where it has been enjoyable using that. Much more than I thought it would. I could slag it off something rotten, whereas now I quite enjoy it. $50 minutes left to kill one more person, was it? And you think, ooh, hello, Poppet. Arsenal got a great win yesterday. Good day yesterday. Went to the gym, did cardio, came back, streamed for 3 hours, I think it was, which is a good amount of time for me. And as I was streaming, Arsenal won 7-1. What a day that was. And on top of that, I had the next day off, which obviously had been today. It's good going to bed knowing you've got the next day off. My only problem is I have to make sure I don't go to bed too late, because I always wake up at the same time anyway. So I didn't. Is that us done? Yeah, nice. Looks like I have to take it back before the timer runs out though still. It took us, what, 11 minutes? 7 minutes, because I got the quest, but I've only been recording 7 minutes. That's not bad, that. An hour-long quest, it took us 7 minutes. I didn't want to do it earlier on when they were about my level. Bit too many mobs to be attacking at once when I was like in the 42 bracket. Alpha Strike. I'll get to the gym before all the blooming kids get there and all. Nightmare they are. Don't seem to have any spatial awareness either. I was there on, which day was I doing it? Day was it today? Must have been Monday. I was doing bag work. And you'd think you'd move, if someone's on the bag doing kickboxing drills, you'd move away and give them quite a lot of space. No. Right close to me. I think if you end up getting kicked, it's your own fault. And the instructors have told me that, to be fair. If you end up kicking them, don't worry. I was like, alright, fair enough. I won't then. When I was there, Ed, I could only go to the gym twice a week. That's all you were allowed. It's more like a daycare system for parents. So they can send the kids there. I think they're allowed 2 hours now. It used to be an hour. I'm sure they've extended it. So the kids, so parents finish work and then just pick them up straight from the gym. They should have actual daycare things for these people. Like I say, I wouldn't be bothered if they actually worked out properly. It feels more like the actual lasses work out more than the lads do. Not him. 45 silver, nope. 1 gold 35 we got for that. Not bad, not bad. Right, vendor some crap. Only 22 slots left. I need a lot of money, look. 25 gold. And that's nothing in this version of the game. Because obviously you get so much for doing quests, it means that people put stuff on the auction house for loads as well. So it's difficult to get my money up. Obviously, if I had stuff to sell, it'd be alright, but as you can see, look, I don't. At one point, I was going to get that shaman up, and he was going to help fund this. But I've just got so many different characters on the go and so many different things to do. I can't be doing it. I can't level this, a shaman on here, the human warlock playthrough, the rogue live stream, and my level 51 druid. There's just not enough time in the day. Unless I didn't have a job. Saying that, the lottery's meant to be big this weekend. Sure, my dad mentioned something about a massive euro. 107 million. I think that might be a little bit much for me, if I'm honest. I'd probably prefer less. No, even if I won, I think 2 million would be good, or 1 million. Because then it'd be enough to pay the mortgage off, give my friends some, but then still, I've still got to do stuff, like to create money. I can't just retire. Well, it's good to have a purpose, otherwise I'd have to find one. Now, would I, as much as I want to grow this channel, would I be as keen to grow it if I had 107 million in the bank? Probably not. Whereas if I only had 700,000, I still would. I'd imagine. Be nice to just quit work, focus on training all the time, build this channel up, and then like the occasional little trip to somewhere that I've never been before. I wouldn't want to. I'm not one of those people who says, "Oh, I love to go travelling." Dip my feet in the water, come back home, carry on training, do this, and do it the same again. Dip my feet in the water somewhere else. I absolutely cannot stand like getting flights and long journeys. It does my head in. Especially with having ulcerative colitis as well. My immune system's already weak. So then when you fly, obviously, it weakens it further. Right, I'll just take it back there. I'm not doing that. I'm not going back and forth. We'll go maybe over across here. Didn't know if I was going to be coming back to this zone. Obviously we have. Because as much as I wanted to, Jara's got 2 spot on quests there. And that, it's just not a lot, is it? I don't know why they just haven't thrown some more quests in there. I know they'll say it wasn't in vanilla, but come on. You could easily do that in one of the patches. Just add an NPC and just give him some quests. Go and kill 10 of those, collect 9 of these or whatever. It isn't a difficult thing to do for them. And no one's going to say, oh, that wasn't in the vanilla, I'm not going to go there to quest. They're like, oh, that's good. Extra quests to do. I think we're long past moaning about keeping things how they were in original vanilla. The reason that was so good was because that's all you knew. So you weren't going to complain saying you wanted something else because you didn't know to have something else. The combat still holds up well compared to modern MMOs. But even then, the later versions of the game improve upon that. Wrath for me is perfect. Good combination of it all. Retail is still fun if you're doing it single player, but a bit annoying that everyone has all the same abilities to an extent. Everyone's got a heal, a shield, and all that sort of stuff. Whereas still good, you get more abilities, but not all the same as everyone else. Right, do I use this? Am I using anything on these? No. Oh, there we go. Because I've got that to use on someone. Wildkin. Is it over there somewhere? Don't know. Level 60 Orc Shaman. What are they doing around here? So they've been killing all those. I think they sell stuff for quite a lot. Was it in this or the proper vanilla? The small flame sacks. I think these might have had them. Went for like 1 gold summer. Can I open this door? Requires a key. See if you've got a key for me. seem to see a lot of videos about SOD recently. I don't know whether it's because say, like one person's made one, so then other people have, and then because I've watched one, it's then popped up on my feed. And I think Agrand mentioned something about them lasting for a while. They just need to come out and say these things, because that's why people aren't going to level here, because they think, oh, it's going to come to an end, what's the point? Whereas if they said, oh no, it's actually, this is going to last until November, and then we're going to have forever servers after, people might weigh it up and think, ah, that's actually a decent amount of time. I'll tell you what, I will level on there, and then it'll just go to the forever server after, instead of just being in the dark. Right, can't get any of those right now until they spawn back, so we'll head to those screechers. Charge them. I've had a couple of people comment on the Luminous Links guild name, saying it's a good name. Where did I get it from? I was like, oh, it's the name of my YouTube channel. I didn't say, go and have a sneaky little look. Watch it. People who join the guild see the YouTube channel, think he comes across like a right dickhead, and then leave. That'd be funny. Ah, that's some of them respond. Would be good though to have a guild where we can plan little events for, especially on a PvP one. I don't know whether I'm going to bother with the Alliance one. I've got the guild name and just got it all set up and everything, but just I can't do two. Shame really, because I actually prefer being on the Alliance. I like being in Stormwind and Ironforge. Nice to hang out there. Lots of fun hanging out in Ogama. Hanging out in Ironforge just reminds me of original vanilla. TBC, or, well, just the original sort of trilogy. Inspecting people on a character, or going on our rogues at night time and killing people there. That was fun. Like on the right hand side, where there used to be dummies, and the arena vendor was across the way, I think. So people would come out of arena and we'd be there. He'd have like, I remember like warlocks using, is it Rain of Fire, to come down and we'd be stood up watching it, laughing to ourselves on disc. Or what would have been Skype at the time, I think. Can I go around that way? These zones are like so much better than retail ones, because they all feel like actual proper places. Whereas the retail zones, none of them feel like it could be an actual zone from a book or a film or just in reality, as these all do. Even though that parts of it could be annoying, when say if I couldn't get up there, or you can't go up any of those, but you can there, it's still good. And then when you just get random people, I didn't really mean him, but that was good timing, like NPCs. And they've all got like a good storyline behind them if you actually go and look for it. Whereas in retail it doesn't feel like that. They should give them more dialogue. Just like keep this world when they do classic posts, but make all the people that are in the world more immersive. So even if you change what they said patch on patch, so what they said suited what was going on. And then when you do Classic Plus like expansions, change all the NPCs in it to suit the raids that we've just finished and what they're chatting about. And then obviously, like I said, change the world as well with it, because no world stays the same forever. One bit could be a bit more burned, more forest area, or more towns have been established, more settlements. And then a further expansion that could be blown up and the Worgans overtake it, whatever. Just something more than what we've got. I need to use that on there before I forget. I'm pointing. You. Oh, that's nice. I only need 3. That means they're going to be rare to find, doesn't it? Oh, I've got some quests there as well. I might be here for a little bit longer than I expected then. So, and then we could maybe get 2 levels out of here, then go to Ungora. I can't remember what level I went on the Druid. I wasn't even there that long. I was there for like 1 level, then it took me to Bidabad Lands. I haven't done that much there, to be honest. I don't even think I completed one quest. I think I completed the one which is as you come in, where you hand in silk cloth to someone, and you have to kill like, is it dwarf geomancers or something? And then I headed to the actual base, got the flight path, and that's been it so far. I said I've been swapping between all sorts. It's nice to see when I was driving home, the Royal Mail van go past, so someone's actually covering my post round. I don't know whether they do mail and parcels. Normally when I day off, people only just do parcels, they don't do any mail for me. So I have loads of work to come into. So that should be alright. Hopefully they've done some mail. And I'm hoping that I don't have the person who was working with me Monday and Tuesday. I'd rather either work on my own with a trolley, or have someone who's actually decent crack and we're 2 in a van together. Working on my own's good when I've got a trolley, just because I know how much work I've got and it's just a steady flow and I don't have to put up with anyone's nonsense. The only bad thing is it's a hell of a lot more tiring than walking to do. It swings and roundabouts like everything in life, good and bad points. There's a jiu-jitsu class I could go to tomorrow, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I want the skill but I can't be asked almost with the learning of it, which sounds daft, but because it's different for say like Muay Thai and kickboxing and all that. I want the skill and I love the training, whereas jiu-jitsu is like, I enjoy parts of it, I don't enjoy it in totality, because it's like, watch the instructor, he does it, you have a go, can't get it, they show you, you get it and then do it. So there's like little moments which I enjoy of it, but it's almost like a physical night class pretty much, whereas like boxing and kickboxing and that's just more fun, different sort of art really. In jiu-jitsu it's not painful or anything like that, like, the only pain you're going to get is when you're about to tap and you just tap and that's it gone. Whereas boxing, kickboxing and all that, you're going to feel a certain amount of pain, so not that much to be honest though. It doesn't actually hurt getting punched, it only really hurts getting kicked. It's a different sort of pain. Getting punched is like a thud, like kicks more like a sharp pain. I hate it when you go to the doctors and they ask what sort of pain is it. It's difficult to describe, and like, oh, how bad is it? It's like, well, it depends on what your tolerance is, doesn't it? Right, that's that one done. Is that 2? Why is that only 1? That should be 2 done. Unless that was part of another one. There. Testing the vessel. Ah, it's from Tanaris, that's why. That's a pain in the ass. Is that, oh, I've got that in there? I'll be doing that when I'm not recording then. Right, where to next then? Those treants, they can be a pain in the ass to find. But we'll go... Tell you what, we'll go to that one. That's not a bad one to do. Ah! No, I haven't got it. No, I don't. For some reason I was thinking I had skinning about some of my other characters. Because some of these quests in this zone, when you need the hides, the skinning actually you can get it from them. So that's a plus for the skinning for a change. Because half the time you don't really make anything from it. Don't make any good money or out like that. So it's a shame that everyone buys gold as well, it ruins the economy. And you got people like me who's... how much gold have I got on my anniversary account? 110 20 maybe, I can't remember, something like that. A guy gave me 20 gold yesterday. I'd messaged him, invited him to a guild, and he's like, oh, I can help out with money if you want. I was like, no, don't worry about it. And then he invited me to group, and then came across and traded us 20 gold. I think he was like level 37 rogue. And like on that rogue, I only had like 17 gold. So he gave me more than actually the money that character had, which was nice of him. But like I said, so many people buy gold, that could be nothing to him. He could have thousands in his bank account or guild bank or whatever you want to call it. It's not a guild bank, is it? You can't get that money. That's another thing they could add. Guild banks. There's no reason not to have one that I can think of, really. Just handy, really. Help out other people. Right, what have you got for this kid? Go do that one that I said. Don't know why, I just fancy it. Hopefully it's a bit like last week where I fancied the roulette and I put £10 on. Well, I put £10 in and I put £5 on 0 and £5 on 33. 33 came out, so that was 180 quid. Alright, one spin, I'll do 30 quid now. 30 quid, put it on like the same two numbers, and I maybe added one more, but it didn't come out, so I was like, right, withdraw 150, boom, off to the gym. What a day that was. Finish work, on with winning 150 quid and go to the gym. Perfect day. And that was the same day that I streamed as well. For 5 hours. I think it was. I don't even sort of look at how many views I get. I sometimes look at the watch hours. But I just think, right, we managed to pull that off. That's a win. No point thinking of the negative side of things. Just find the wins where you can and then accumulate them over time. It's easy to think these things when you're in a good mood, like, not so much when stuff goes wrong. That's when your motivation and discipline has to kick in. Right, where are we? It's just up there, isn't it? Really nice little area, this, isn't it? Cozy zone. For some reason I think it'd be a cozy zone for a hunter. It just sort of suits a hunter here with his pet. Like if you got to pick this zone to suit a class, you wouldn't think like a shaman going around killing stuff, whereas a hunter for some reason feels right to me. Barely eating anything today. I had some katsu rice this morning, and not a lot. And then I had some noodles 20 minutes ago, but again, hardly any. I'll take some Lucozade to the gym with me, in case I start getting a bit peckish. Don't want to eat too much before the gym though, I'll have all my blood go to the stomach. Not all of it, obviously. That'd be mental. 2 hides. I'm sure that the drop rate in SOD is better. I've never actually read anything about that, but it has to be. You can come get some as well. Oh, we've not got any rested XP. I'll have to teleport this to Ogrimmar after as well. And hopefully we'll get world buffs. Got one there, that's the best one I think for us. I'm not sure, but 140 attack power is decent. There's that many buffs in SOD saying that, isn't there? Can we take on those two? Yeah, of course we can. Of course we can. Being in winter spring when you see these. I think these are one of the things that are really good for farming. Right, for the last level to get to 60. Can't remember why, I'm sure I've seen a guide for it. I could happily play on this server as like my main. If Anniversary wasn't out, I don't know what I'd probably play. It could be this. Then again, it'd depend on what my mates in real life are doing. Because even Kata, I was really enjoying that at one point. On my death night, I had like 2 sets of gear. I had pre-bis dungeon gear, and I had a full set of PvP gear, and then I just stopped playing it. Can't remember what the actual proper reason was. I don't know whether I started playing War Within, and then obviously then Anniversary came out, so it was that. I'm not too sure. War Within was alright to start with. I haven't tried it since the new patch. Apparently delves are good, which is spot on, because that's what I originally was really excited for. Them coming out and thinking, oh nice one, I can just get gear, solo gear on my own. But then it's just a pain in the arse upgrading them all. You get your gear and then you needed like the Valor Stones, turn that into something else, and then you need so many of them to turn that into something else. And all the delves pretty much look the same. I know it's in the name delve, but I would have preferred doing like little castles and just settlements, stuff like that, going in those and killing things, but obviously doesn't suit the name delve, does it? I hope they take that format into the next expansion though, do it with that sort of thing. You can call it something else, can't you? Then again, I suppose the name of it doesn't matter, you can still call it delve. You're delving into a battlefield, you're delving into a stronghold. It doesn't have to be underground. 6 more. I like this axe, but it doesn't suit this guy at all. I loved it when we had the samurai sword looking thing. This would be unreal for an orc. Tauren maybe. Taurens, once they get good gear, beasts. Absolute beast mode. I haven't put my things on for a while, have I? Battle shout and that. Never seem to hear background music anymore. I have got Latrix Plus, so I can put background music on if I want. I put it on the other day, but I didn't know whether I thought it was too loud. Yesterday I put it on, I was in Crossroads and I put on like Elwyn Forest, and then I think it was at Dark Shores. Just nice to have a little background music here and there. I'll do it now. I'll just have to kill this and see. Like I said, I don't know whether it's too loud for other people listening to it or not. It shouldn't be really, because I've done all the settings for everything. Right, where are we? Lytics Plus, zones, we'll put on Duskwood. Yeah. Is that Duskwood though? It reminds me more of Darkshore. And the trailer, the game. I thought Duskwood was like the same as Silverpine Forest. They got so many things spot on in Vanilla. Like the music for the zones as well was good. But like Lord of the Rings, how that so much stuff in that was spot on as well. If only they had an MMO that matched WoW instead of the crap one that they've got at the moment. Don't care what people say about it, I think it's good, it's not. Go on, die, you devil. I like how I said the drop rate was good, and then it's like the first two were, and then now it just seems to have dropped right off. That came off because I was looking at how long I've been on. I want to make sure I get to the gym in good time. Three more of these bad boys. Come on. Come on, sausage. Ooh, two more. It's obviously heard me moaning about the drop rate and thought we'll get our act together. Make for a good picture. Try that, see if any of those look decent for the thumbnail. Just gonna pick a couple there. Be nice if they did. I guarantee you that no one else who does this sort of thing talks through the whole process of what they do and does the thumbnails while they're recording. I think it's good though, so that anyone else who's interested in making a channel can sort of understand the process of it all a little bit better. I mean, nobody else is my competition. Everyone can have their own channel and do well. But they say to look at other people's content to determine what you're going to do. I never bother. I just think, what do I want to make, and do that. I enjoy making these playthroughs, so I just crack on with it. Right, I'm going to leave that there now because that's a good place to do it. We've killed those, so I'll hearth him. I might as well carry on talking while I'm doing it, to Orgrimmar. Have we got any moves to learn? I've got a talent to spend as well. I always forget stuff like that. Useless. Right, so yeah, I'll go learn these moves. Put that talent on. Where should we put it? There will do. And then next time I'll go hand those in and start it up back there. Hand those in and then do these. We've got enough there to do for the next episode of it, I think. Or will I stream later today? Who knows? We'll see how tired I am after the gym. Goodbye.